Alright guys, so can you do a ketogenic protocol if you have thyroid disorder? Yes, of course you can. But it must be done in a smart way, because if you do the wrong ketogenic protocol, and there are many out there, you can damage your body even more. Because with thyroid or low thyroid function, or no thyroid or radiated thyroid, you can damage other systems more, like your adrenals. That's a big one, your reproductive hormone system. So how would you do this in a more smart way? Well, one would be to graduate your carbs down slowly over 5 weeks, instead of going from like sweets and bread straight into ketosis. Or the ketogenic protocol. No. So slowly you would take things like slow burning carbs like sweet potato, yellow squash, carrots, anything you don't have a high histamine response to, and graduate yourself slowly. Now, you can also do it overnight if you've been eating healthy and eating more of a low carb, higher in fat reality before you ever really go full keto. With that said, if you do not get your macros correct, and your sleep on point, and your stress regulated, and find out if you have any gut permeability problems, because you don't want to have issues with absorbing vitamin D, especially during the winter, guys, when a lot of you are vitamin D3 deficient. That's going to cause a problem if you try to do keto and have low D and B complex at the same time. See, if you've got inflammation all over the body, and then you try to do keto and you do it in the wrong way, your body doesn't know. Like, it's like balls of inflammation. Okay, you drop one and then you drop another one and you drop another one, because the thyroid's connected to so many other autoimmune issues. If you have thyroid issues, you typically have adrenal issues. If you have adrenal issues, you typically have sex hormone issues or estrogen dominance typically. If you have gut permeability problems, it's connected to all of them. Poor sleep, poor stress management, anxiety, depression, mood swings, like you're so freaking exhausted, retinoids, you have tingly fingers, you have all types of issues, all connected to autoimmunity, which classically starts in the old gut. So you have to make sure that you're getting enough fat and that you don't compensate your macros. This is a high fat diet, people. This is not a moderate to low fat while you stuff your poor kidneys with protein. People don't talk about the quality of food. I think that's going to be my next video. They just eat whatever that they see online and eat a bunch of garbage cheese and drink coffee and intermittent fast and create an intermittent fasting program for me and all this stuff. And like, nobody's trying to address the underlying autoimmunity that most of us have, or candida in some kind of way, that is making our body very difficult to want to transition from glucose and sugar burning to fat burning. Because people think it happens in a few days. No, honey. It takes 3-month chunks for your brain to stop wanting to burn glucose through gluconeogenesis. Now, if you have Hashimoto's, for example, where it's a wrap, like your thyroid's been chewed up, you can do keto, but it's a wrap to still refeed and alcohol and intermittent fast and do all these things that test the stress on the body. You must put yourself in a homeostatic balance. You must hit those REM cycles. You must learn how to breathe and posture and how your workout is and the timing of everything. Because if you don't do it, then the thyroid is becoming more compromised and the adrenals become more compromised. And then you start to bleed vitamins. You become malabsorptive. That doesn't work. It can exacerbate other underlying autoimmunity that you're not aware of. Most of you cannot sleep. Not well. Most of you have issues with energy or your workouts. So if you guys want to learn more, yes, and I just want to preface, you can use gluconeogenesis to feed the red blood cells once you're fully adapted, but you don't want to keep popping out of ketosis because you keep pushing the line. The body's trying to make and use viable ketones, and if you continue to push the line and stress your body out, then the gluconeogenesis does not become the, let's say, protection of the thyroid for the red blood cells. It becomes a problem because you become hypercatabolic, breaking down proteins to restore glycogen that you can't, and just get enough blood sugar to the brain. It just can't go that way, guys. You've got to learn how to use the ketones, but you got to put out the fires and the stress in the body by changing your entire lifestyle. Get off the cheese, get off the nuts, get off the caffeine, get off of poor quality meats if you've got thyroid issues, right? Get some darn sleep, go to bed, and follow a circadian rhythm. And know what's going on with your gut and candida, because that stuff is nasty. Stop stuffing your kidneys with uric acid and too much protein. If you guys want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com, Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. And you guys know I'm writing the Ultimate Keto book, and this is the stuff I'm going to talk about that's not classically mentioned in the other books when they're like, here's some cheese, and here's like bouillon cubes for your electrolytes, which is like MSG. I don't understand, honey. Peace out.